In this video, I will be showing you how to use text formatting as part of Gravity. The most important thing about your financial reporting is that your report gets published. And what better way to have it be read than have it be beautiful? In another video, we will talk about formatting objects, creating charts. To begin, we're going to look at how to edit Word or Editor document in Gravity. Just like we would use Word on our computers, we have various font choices, our font size, bold, italic, underlines, and text colors. It's important to know that Gravity takes your information, uploads it to Adobe InDesign, where the styles are automatically mapped out and converted to a more beautiful style. What this means is that the edits you are making here are not what will be printed, rather they tell our automated system how to print it correctly. Here we will see all the different types of text we can select. So we have, if our subsection divider title we wanted, we could have to make sure it's a 24 size font and bold. If we wanted heading 1 left aligned, it'd have to be 14 bold left aligned. Heading 1 centered, similar but centered. Our body indent 1, 2, 3, we'd have to select what type of indents we'd want, and it's always going to be font size 10. What's important to know is these styles will be applied to your editor or Excel documents and then printed out in a slightly different way because of this mapping automation that Gravity does. So we can click here on mission statements, and if we wanted this main title to be centered, review back to the text formatting, see that heading 1 was 14 bold center, go here to mission statement. It's imperative when editing your text that you triple click the line or grab the space afterwards, as you see here. Similarly, for an entire paragraph where you'd want to grab the entire space afterwards. For a single line, however, we can just triple click. We would then change this to 14. We would then change it to a center align, and this will automatically save. To make sure that this style has mapped out correctly, we're going to have to generate a print preview. To generate a print preview, we're going to click on the 3 dots to the right of any object, click on Generation, and then click on Print Preview. This will apply the styles we've added. Let's click on Open. This will essentially create a PDF version of the document we have been looking at. This may take some time before it works. We see we've added this header, and everything else has been mapped out correctly. For an Excel document, it is similar. The difficulty with Excel documents, however, is we have to create named ranges before we can print them out. Seeing that there's a 2027 all the way over here, this would not look very attractive if this printed out in our document. So what we're going to do is we only want this table to print out. To do that, we click and drag, selecting the information we want to have printed. We would click on Data, Named Ranges. Then we would name our range. Click on Done. Now what we're going to do is click on the 3 dots to the right of this Excel document, click on Properties, and here we're going to click on Areas. We see here we already have a printed area, but let's say we wanted to add the new printed area. We would go New Print Area. We could suppress zeros, which means that any row or column that has no information would be blotted out, and we're going to click Save. When we go to create a print preview by clicking on Generation Print Preview, is now we will only see this information in the table. Seeing here, only this information has been displayed on the table, and your data has been formatted as it's been mapped out. The last thing that I will show you today is the report generation. If we wanted to generate a snapshot of this entire report to show potential stakeholders, we would go up to this top folder, click on the 3 dots, click on Generation, and then click on Create Snapshot. Now we will select the folder where we want the snapshot to reside. We'll click Next. We can name it what we want. We're presented with the same options. We'll click Create Snapshot. This might take some time to do. We can see up here when the snapshot generation is complete. Now that our snapshot is generated successfully, that we can see up here in the top right, we can click on Review, go to the snapshot we just created. Now you have everything to make the text and look of your report beautiful.